Calcerati, calcerati, tu già darás l'amor, animate a rola fati, sanya puriya sunaso, aile tu mujhe lagi, ani nodre, marun nodo, sangle tu e tuji. Surya Madhyara Satonvira Tujit Mujamoga Au Tujit Storia Zonvir Kastaga Dite Kele Dole Ani Sopor Kele Viru Da Dole Supujit Uniena.
And what does this mean?
This is actually a dream. So this was written by Manohar Rai Sardesai, the poet from Goa, and it's on the tune of a very traditional known fado, but it's in Konkani. It's not a translation. The poem is Sopon, which means a dream. So I saw you in my dreams. You had these, like a gajra in your hair, and you came and said that you were mine, totally only mine. And then I opened my eyes and the dream went and you went and everything was over. And I'm trying to close my eyes but the dream doesn't come back.
So, but you can write any poem and you can sing a fado, or there are like...
Yeah, so just like how in bandishes, certain notes in each rag, and those notes have certain arrangements. Therefore, bandishes are roughly on the... If you listen to a bandish, you know which rag it is. You listen to it again. So likewise, there are these traditional fados which have a particular melody, and to that new lyrics are written.
Okay.
So it's part of the tradition of fado.
So you can even do a Hindi fado, for instance,
Yes.
or an Urdu fado,
Yes, you can.
for instance.
Yes, you
Okay.
can. You can.
Wow.
You can.
Yeah, but it's nice actually.
So it's
that...
a Konkani fado. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the dream now? Like when you guys are doing these classes, singing fado.
The dream initial is what we set out to is to see that we produce or we train or we have
The idea is to keep
a good number
the
of
fado alive also, first
Yeah.
thing. That was the principal idea, I would
Yeah.
say.
Your mother must have sung it in school or must have learnt it or somewhere.
My grandmother used to listen to fado being played on the radio, and I think it was Radio Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka. I was under the impression till very recently that it was All India Radio Goa, but I came to know that All India Radio Goa doesn't have any records of fado.
Okay.
So this probably was a radio station that they were getting from Sri Lanka. And there, my grandmother used to listen and write down the words.
In Portuguese.
Yeah, they spoke Portuguese. It was her first
Yeah,
language
yeah.
in the house. So she would write. But you can't write at that speed, no? So she would write it fast, wait for them to play the song again whenever next time, fill in the blanks, complete the lyrics, and then transfer that into her diaries, which I have with me, which are beautiful cursive writing, which was known as the handwriting of ladies at that time. They were taught that writing.
Oh.
And then she did all these beautiful collage of, like if the song was about Abdurinya or about Gaivota, which is a bird, she would have pictures of birds there. Now we have a lot of people, we have a lot of students. We're doing a project called Fado to Goa, through which we're teaching. We've had over 400 students. Not that all of them are singers.
And from all age groups.
All age groups, non-Portuguese
From 8
speaking
to 80
background.
kids.
Yeah, totally. Our doors are open to anybody and everybody. Because that's the first thing. No, I don't know music. I don't know Portuguese. That's not a barrier. And we talk and inform them about Fado. What is Fado? Give an introductory talk, and then invite them for class. So they give us their contact details, and then we call them. We fix a venue which is convenient to majority of the students, and we travel all the way and go there.
It's convenient. So we get people from Aldona, people from
Correct.
Vaira, people from Kalangur.
Yeah.
So that became a central
So
place.
this is 10 Sundays. 10 Sundays. 2
10
hours every Sunday. 1 hour would be theory, 1 hour would be singing.
And we in 10 days we teach them 5 fados.
They learn 5 fados of different types. Then they understand to distinguish between that and then the rules which you learn in
History,
class.
story.
So do you adapt the lyrics to suit Goa, or you just sing the original?
We do the
Original,
original.
Original.
You can't give too much to them. First,
Yeah.
let them understand what the original.
Yeah, okay.
And they have to give a taste of the original, of the most traditional fads. Even modern fads, we don't touch that much.
Sure.
More the traditional fads, so that they, understand what and where fado comes from. Then after that, if they'll fall in love with the latest fado, then that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. The reason that I got into this was because from the time I started singing the fado in 2003 till up about 2015, I used to have roughly the same audience coming for the fado. So they would come for all the fado, anything related to fado, used to roughly have the same audience. Now in such a long span, a lot of them were passing on. A lot of them were dying because they were all senior citizens.
Yeah.
So the audience was dwindling. If the audience is going to dwindle, there will not be any more fado performances. So how do we keep it? So that's why we did this project Fado in the City.
No,
where we started
yeah.
taking fado to non-fado audiences, telling them please come and listen to this music. Free concerts, and we had them also in non-fado venues.
Okay.
The idea was that. So if you don't speak Portuguese, no problem. Come and listen to this music. And in every show, we used to ask for raise of hands, show of hands. How many of you don't have anyone in the family speaking Portuguese? A lot of hands will go up. How many of you are listening to fado for the first time? How many of you don't live in Goa? Lots of hands will come up.
Oh, okay.
So that was the idea of popularizing the fado. From
Yeah.
there came Fado to Goa, which is our project going on to teach the fado.
Tenho um destino marcado, desde a hora em que te vi. Tenho um destino marcado, desde a hora em que te vi. Oh, meu cigano adorado, viver abraçada ao fado, morrer abraçada a ti. Oh, meu cigano adorado, viver abraçada ao